What's up? Remember that Memecoin launch strategy I showed you last time? Well, I just discovered something that's going to blow your mind. I'm talking about a refined approach that's made me over $100,000 in the past 7 days. And it's way more strategic than what most people are doing. The difference? Instead of randomly picking concepts and manually grinding marketing for hours, I've cracked the code on systematic idea selection and automated promotion that actually works. Last week alone, I launched 3 coins using this exact method, and 2 of them hit 6-figure market caps within 3 hours. Today, I'm going to break down the entire process, how to pick winning concepts that actually have viral potential, the fastest way to launch without getting bogged down in technicalities, and most importantly, how to use smart automation to handle your marketing while you sleep. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why 90% of meme coins fail in the first hour, how to avoid those mistakes, and the step-by-step system I use to stack the odds in my favor. So let's dive in. So before we get into the winning strategy, let me tell you why most people fail at this. I've watched thousands of launches over the past year, and the patterns are crystal clear. Problem number 1. Terrible concept selection. Most people just copy what's already working. They see a Dogecoin trending, so they launch another Dogecoin. By the time they launch, the trend is already oversaturated. You're competing with 50 other similar coins that launch the same day. Problem number 2, technical fumbling. People get stuck in the creation process. They spend hours figuring out decimal supply amounts and technical settings. By the time they're ready to launch, they've lost momentum, and the market has moved on. Problem number 3, amateur marketing. This is the big one. Most people think they can just go on Twitter and post a few times and call it marketing. Then they wonder why their coin dies in the first hour. Real marketing requires understanding psychology, timing, and platform-specific strategies. Problem number 4, no exit strategy. Even if they get lucky and the coin pumps, they have no idea when to take profits. They either sell too early and miss the big gains, or hold too long and watch it crash back to zero. The system I'm about to show you solves all of these problems. So let me break it down step by step. Here's my refined approach that's been crushing it. I use a systematic method to find concepts with actual viral potential. Next, I go from idea to live token in under 10 minutes. Once that's done, let AI handle all the heavy lifting while you focus on the strategy. In the end, you just gotta sell your share of the token and profit from that. Alright, let's start with concept selection. This is where most people mess up, so pay attention. I don't use AI to find ideas. I use human psychology and market timing. Here's my exact process. First, the cultural moment method. I'm constantly monitoring what's happening in pop culture, but not just crypto Twitter. I'm looking at Netflix trending shows and characters, viral TikTok sounds and memes, current events with meme potential, celebrity moments that capture attention, gaming trends, and new releases, all that. The key is finding something that has cultural momentum, but hasn't been heavily memed in crypto yet. You want to be early, not late. Then, the emotion test. Every winning concept needs to trigger one of these emotions: nostalgia, humor, FOMO, rebellion, or community. If your concept doesn't make people feel something immediately, it's not gonna work. For example, right now I'm seeing huge buzz around retro gaming. Twitch streamers are playing classic games, and there's this whole retro aesthetic trending on social media. But here's the thing, there's no major retro gaming meme coin that's captured this moment yet. Most crypto people are still focused on AI coins and animal coins. This is the perfect opportunity. So I'm thinking Pixel Pepe, combining the classic Pepe meme with retro gaming aesthetics. Symbol would be Pixel. It hits nostalgia, humor, and community all at once. People immediately get it, and it feels fresh but familiar. And now, the saturation check. Before committing to any concept, I do a quick saturation check. So, search CoinGecko for similar concepts, Dex Screener for recent launches, and look at Twitter to see how much discussion there is around the topic you're selecting. If there are already 5+ coins with similar themes that launch this week, I pass. If there's maybe 1 or 2, but they're not well executed, that's perfect. It means there's demand, but not a good supply. For Pixel Pepe, I'm seeing maybe one retro gaming coin that launched last month, but it has terrible branding and no community, so that's perfect. Now this is where most people waste a bunch of time. They overthink the technical stuff and lose momentum. I've got this down to a science. I use Solana tokenlab.io for this because it's the fastest, but the key is having all your parameters ready before you start. So the name for me is going to be Pixel Pepe. Symbol is going to be Pixel. For the logo, I use ChatGPT for this. I just type this simple prompt. Create a 1x1 pixel art style logo of Pepe the Frog wearing retro gaming sunglasses. 8-bit aesthetic, vibrant colors, no text, memeable style, and it came up with this. It's perfect. So add the logo here. Decimals, I'm gonna go with 6, and for the supply, I'm gonna go with 1 billion. So that's 1 and 9 zeros. For the description, I have a template that works for any concept. It goes like this. Concept has arrived. Brief explanation of why it's relevant. This isn't just another category coin, it's emotional hook. Join the community name and call to action, and then just use a bunch of trending hashtags. So in my case, I went with this. Pixel Pepe has arrived, combining the legendary Pepe meme with retro gaming nostalgia. This isn't just another meme coin, it's a journey back to the golden age of gaming. Join the Pixel army and level up your portfolio, and a bunch of hashtags. Now, these revoke options, I'm enabling all of them. This is super important because if you don't enable them, you'll have a bunch of warnings on all platforms like DexWinner and BullX, all of those. People see those warnings and they won't buy, so always enable these revoke options. So just hit create token, accept the transaction, and don't worry about this warning. Phantom shows this by default on all websites. So just click confirm, wait for it, and boom, our token is now created. I'm going to copy this token address here because we're going to need it later in the video. So next step, setting up a liquidity pool. Now here's the thing. Our token exists, but it's not tradable yet. We need to create a liquidity pool. This is where a lot of people mess up. Well, now you need to create a liquidity pool. This can be done by just going to solanatokenlabs.io. You will see an option to create liquidity on the website. If you see on the above website, it will direct you to Radium because it is more popular. I click create, select standard, and a page opens with the creation of a liquidity pool. I'm going to go with 90% of the supply. That's 900 million tokens. Why 90%? Because I want to keep 10% for myself. That's my potential profit if this thing takes off. For the code token, I'm going to go with 0.5 SOL. Now listen, this doesn't have to be exactly 0.5. You can use 0.3, 0.7, 0.1, whatever you have. The key is just getting the pool started. The actual amount doesn't matter as much as people think. This initial liquidity sets your starting price, but the market will determine the real price within minutes of launch. So don't overthink it. So just click Initialize Liquidity Pool, accept the transaction, wait a few seconds. There we go, our pool is now created. Look at this, our token is officially live and tradable. If you go to Photon right now, look at this, here's our token. Now here's the most important step. You have exactly 15 minutes to set up your marketing before the token gets buried in the noise. Every minute counts. Now here's where the magic happens. Instead of spending hours manually posting everywhere, we'll let AI do the heavy lifting. So I'm going straight to promotememes.com. Time is everything here. I'm pasting the token address here, and for the promotion type, I'm going with the advance. The free plan just doesn't create enough buzz. If you're serious about this, go with the advance. So click Promote Memecoin. Accept the transaction. We're live for the next 3 hours. Our token gets promoted automatically across Twitter, Reddit, Telegram, Discord, and more. This is what would take me hours to do manually. So now we just have to wait and see what results we get after the 3 hours. So I'm pausing the recording and I'll be back once the promotion is done. Alright, the promotion is done, and holy moly, the numbers are insane. Look at this. Our coin reached 151,000 market cap. Just absolutely wild. I've seen this happen so many times. First hour is kind of quiet. Second hour, some people jump in. Third hour, full on FOMO. Well, if I remove the liquidity now, I will get about 133.02. Solana, that's okay. Very good profit. Look how well this token flies to the moon. Well, now I look at my position in the portfolio and I see my profit in real time. To withdraw the liquidity pool, you need to click Remove Liquidity, select 100%, and click Remove Liquidity. Solana will be in your wallet. Well, that's a good profit. I will take it now. I click Remove Liquidity, okay? I see my tokens return to the wallet, so I sign the transition, and that's it. And the liquidity is removed. Now let me quickly cover the biggest mistakes I see. Mistake number 1, spending too much time planning instead of launching. Mistake number 2, promoting your coin before it's properly indexed. Mistake number 3, using the free plan on promotememes.com. And mistake number 4, getting emotional and not taking profits. Avoid this, and you're ahead of 90% of people trying this. Now look, this isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. Some launches will fail completely, others will exceed your expectations. That's just the nature of this game. But if you follow this system, pick good concepts, launch fast, use smart automation, and take profits strategically, you'll be playing at a completely different level than most people. The key is understanding that speed beats perfection, automation beats manual work, and taking profits beats hoping for more. Now, obviously, this is all educational. I'm just saying what works for me. You make your own decisions. If you found this helpful, let me know in the comments. And yeah, that's it. See ya.